Good evening, everybody. It's me, Milo Molson, and today we're going to be finishing up Ico, hopefully. I think we were actually pretty close to the end, relatively speaking. So if we do finish early, the contingency plan is to play Milo and the Magpies, which is another kind of short one. And hopefully we don't get defeated by the puzzle game twice. But we'll see. So, without further ado, Ico. I like how it's just like sleeping on the couch. Let's see if he wakes up. There we go. Oh, there we go. Make sure it captures here. It's not captured. Why not? I do remember sometimes you had to increase the hook rate on Shadow of the Colossus for it to hook in there. All right, back. Let's change the executable. Yeah, funny, but it worked. All right, we're gonna change that hook rate back to the. Oh, that's right. I updated it, and it didn't exactly match the type. Yep, that's what's going on. All right. Well, we got it covered anyhow. That's interesting to remember. Alrighty. So we just entered the second temple here. I'm calling it a temple for lack of a better word or term, but and we fought some. Well, actually, we haven't fought the shadow dudes in the middle. So let's go ahead and get that going. Get them out of the way. I guess I'll go ahead and bring Lady Yorda here. Because I don't think they'll come fight me without her. Yeah, towards the end of the last stream, I had them all but one down, I think, and they got her. But we'll do better this time, because I won't be quite as tired. All right, stand aside, everybody. All right, we'll be able to get him taken care of real fast. All right, they're going up the stairs. All right. Fair enough. Oh, I got stuck into some geometry there. I'm in the middle of my own geometry war. All right. There you go. But yeah, another puzzle game stream with a little bit of combat as a treat. I'm surprised he couldn't get over that fence. Maybe it's just a unique circumstance there. But either way, down for the count. And then there's nope. I said there was gonna be one more, but there's actually, and I hear another one floating out. Yeah, they're there. Yeah, they're gonna try to catch me unawares. Not happening today though. All right, Yorda. Oh, that portal's still there, so that means we still got another nasty to deal with. I hear the wings flapping. We'll just wait for him. There you go. And now we should be in the clear. Fingers crossed. Yep, there you go. All right. Let's go. Probably save again for maybe it'll matter, maybe it won't, but I kind of like doing it just in case. I'll wait till she gets to the threshold here so I can pull her through. Just to make sure, because sometimes it doesn't always. Sometimes she'll stay in the room behind if you don't make sure of it. So it's good to make sure. All right, there you go. She can find her way to the couch though, so. Okay. Oh, I hit no. See, that'll get you sometimes. But that's, it's good to have that so you don't accidentally save over something that you didn't want to. But if you get too used to flicking it over anyway, you're gonna be caught. And I did go to the other side there. Went up it last stream, but it didn't do anything for me. Okay, so I need to go get a torch. There's one right there for me. And we can just light these up easy peasy. Alright, jump. Alright, stand by. And these kind of like focus the sunlight or something like that. Well, I'm not sure it's really sunlight, but it's some sort of mystical energy, and we're using it to open a gate. It could be sunlight, I guess. But it's trapping us in here, whatever the case may be. Now there's 2 swords on the ground. I'm not sure if this is the one I came in here with, but it's the one I'm leaving with. All right. And Yorda, come downstairs with me, because you do need to get up here. Let's see if she can figure it out herself. She might need an assist, maybe not. Hold. Okay, yeah, there's a little pathfinding going on here. We'll help her out. That's what we're here for anyway. I like that they subtly colored it that kind of greenish shade to indicate that she might need to be on there. Okay, I probably ought to grab another... Well, I would grab another stick, but... Let's see first. Okay, I should have grabbed another stick. I just don't want to be caught without a sword in the wrong moment, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Now carrying both, that'd be the trick right there. So far, so good on her not getting captured. Alright, I know she's going to think about trying to climb the ladder here, but sorry. We're actually going down. And I don't think we'll need to go outside, but I will anyway. You know, there's probably some reason to go out there. So we'll do that. Might as well call her over here, because probably going to have to pull her up. Now, I am going to go grab my sword again. See, that's what I thought. I shouldn't have been, yeah, why don't you come up this ladder here? For no reason at all. For no reason at all. Alright, where are they taking her? Up there, I saw a pool of shadows, so that's probably a good... Yep, right there. Get out of there, please. And he's probably going to take her all the way across the map now. Yep. There's always 2, it seems like. Okay, there's the other one. So if you don't like climbing ladders, it might not be the game for you. I tell you, them making you putting your sword down to grab a stick, dirty move right there. But one you could see coming. Okay, I probably do have to, like... Ooh, that's gonna hurt her. If I could get there before he does and just kind of... Yeah, there you go. If I can stop her from getting in there. If I can start taking some damage off of these guys... Hopefully I won't have to be chasing them back and forth all day. There we go. Alright, there's... Oh, not done yet, are you? Alright, and there's Big Boss right there. He's okay. Okay, well, stay close, Yorda. There you go. Take a few of these guys out. All right, Mr. Flyboy here. He's probably about 2 hits away from kicking the bucket. Maybe, nah, yeah, I was thinking 2. Hey, what do you know? All right, we're due. We're through. All right. I probably should save, but nah, we'll risk it. Wouldn't want to be accused of save scumming, of course. Except when you have to do it. Sometimes you got to do it. All right. I guess I should be standing right here. She was a little confused right there. There we go. Okay. I like how on the other one we didn't have to rotate it, but this one I think we do. Which is fine. There we go. Okay. Want it perpendicular to this thing here. Perfect. I wonder what these are actually. Like, what's the? I mean, I'm sure they never explain it. That's kind of the thing with a lot of these games that are just kind of like whimsical, out in the middle of nowhere adventure things. They don't really explain it. It's there, and I'm sure there's a 10,000 page forum thread talking about what they might be, but you know, sometimes it's just a thing. Don't worry about it. It looks cool. So it is too bad we will never get a sequel. I think I might play The Last Guardian at some point. Might as well, right? I don't think it's quite as tightly related as Ico and Shadow of the Colossus are, which are not like ostensibly related, but they are. Now, why did that? Oh shoot! No, I should have climbed. Ah, damn it! Stay right there, Yorda. I should have climbed that rope. They wouldn't have put it there for no reason. I mean, chain. I missed it anyhow, so. But looks like there's a blocked doorway up there that I gotta clear out. And it might require a torch. I'm not quite sure. But we're gonna find out. Because a lot of times you'll have to have like a bomb to blow these up. Okay, whoa, don't fall off. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll need a stick and a bomb. Yep. Oh, but I need my sword to cut the rope. And they're pretty picky about how they want this rope cut too. Alright, there's half a bridge right there. And what's the deal with the other half? Probably some rope up here. Then grab a stick and hope there's a bomb somewhere. Which will be on the other side of this bridge, I'm guessing. That sounds about right for a gamer. Okay, so let's get ourselves back. Wait, what's this? A lever. Oh, okay. All right. So this is how we're gonna do this thing again. And that door is blocked over there, so I'm not sure how we're gonna make that work, but we'll make it work. Round and round we go. Probably going to regret not grabbing a stick here. But like I said, I hate being caught out without it. Yeah, that's how we... okay, so it's not that we can't get through there, it's that Yorta can't. Okay. Easy enough. Easy enough. All we got to do is just get a stick, light it, throw it. Of course, that's going to summon the legions of hell on us pretty much immediately. But it's okay. I'll just have to run back as soon as possible. Might even make sense to throw the thing. But I don't want to risk it because it'll just waste time missing that. So, all right, get it lit. Head back to get my sword immediately. And then I'll take her out downstairs and then up that other thing, which I shouldn't even need to do the climbing thing. I did the climbing thing once, but I probably won't have to, honestly. Of course, I do have to take her out through the grass again. We got to touch grass again. Let's see. I'll venture a peek out here just in case. Yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is. All right, so down the rope. Wait, where is she? Oh, there. Just kind of hiding in the corner. Okay, I do need to climb up a little bit because I'm going to hit the wall here. And oopsie daisy. All right, come on. Let's rock and roll. Hey, good to see you. Women be hiding. Yep. She's like, you'll never find me. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go. I guess I'll do whatever I was doing before. If you really don't want to be saved from your well, I don't know if your mother's evil, but let's make sure there wasn't anything over here. Just a sudden drop. Oh, I got you. Oh, nice. Alright, we shouldn't encounter any shadow fellas down here, since we did clean out a whole bunch of them earlier. This side of the temple's going a little faster, it feels like. I'm just saying. Which, not bad. Might as well take an opportunity to save, too. I like how they basically say nothing. It's just all in, vibes and understanding. All right, here we go, and we'll just climb this. Now, since we turned the water off, I don't have to do any of that silly climbing on the edge there. We can just walk straight up here. Now, they might try to summon some fellows on here, which would be annoying. Well, maybe not. Nope, they were charitable this time. Thank you, developer. But take a look at this view, though. Dang, that looks nice. Can you imagine what it would have looked like remastered for a PS5? Pretty good, I imagine. All right, Yorta. Let's do our shadow bridge trick here. Now, we might get into a scrap out here. I'm going to wait before I go through this. All right, just in case, grab on. All right, yep, here we go. And I'm just going to pull her with me because she's required to make these platforms appear. Apparently she can just manifest them. Or something about her energy. which I guess I don't know if they're ever going to explain it really. It might just be one of those things that you never know. All right, let's go ahead and pull our elevator up here, I suppose. Or no, is this opening the gate? Oh, and I'm gonna have to get it flamed to that somehow, which means finding another stick. Okay, well, that's cool. We can do that. Actually, might be easier than you think, because, yeah, we'll just, okay. Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Of course, you know, as soon as I do, we're going to get into a fight. And I'm going to have to go run back and grab my sword. Part of me is like, well, why don't you just go up the elevator and get that? But, this is fine. This is close enough. Swords right there. There are 2 swords right there. Maybe she would grab one. That'd be cool. There's like 2 swords and 2 sticks. It's practically an armory. Oh, went out. That's okay. We can just borrow some. There you go. Problem solved. Now we get a cool cutscene. Blast that gate open. Make it spin, make it spin. Oh, and another ominous door opens. Interesting. You have earned a silver trophy, West Gate. All right, West Side up. All right, let's get out of here. Probably could have. You know what? Let's take the funny way out here. I don't know why, but they put a ladder on the front of these doors. Well, I mean, to climb down, obviously, but... I'll take the ladder, fine. Be lame. I guess I gotta cut her some slack. She is barefoot, right? So... running around is probably not as easy for her. But... this is, you know... It's smooth stone, right? It's probably fine. But as soon as we find a gift shop, I'm getting you some sandals because, yeah, we got places to be. Oh, come on. I want to check up what's behind that fucked up evil door. That's what I want to know. Where are you going? Where is she going? And again, no idea if she should be up here, but I'm just gonna base it on a hunch. All right, let's see. I kind of forgot what was on the other side of the companion to this. I think it was just a bridge that led to here somehow. So we're probably gonna have to make our way back to the courtyard where we ran into her relative there. And this might be a shortcut. It might not be, though. I see a lever, though. I'm pulling the lever. You bet that. See a lever that I won't pull. Not a chance. I could be standing on the gallows, and that lever's hooked up to the trapdoor, and it's like, well, I'm kind of compelled to pull it. All right, now here's the sad part. We have to take her all the way down the ladder there. But, you know, maybe she was holding back for my sake, you know? Yeah, don't jump off of that. That won't end well for you. Yeah, we can wait. Don't catch tetanus. Probably a rusty ladder. If she can't even catch tetanus. I don't know exactly what her deal is. All right, here's this. I guess you would call it a drawbridge, wouldn't you? That we put down here. And this takes us to. Let's see. Already. Okay. Yep. All right. Familiar territory. She likes to run off a little bit. A little whimsical. Okay, and this uh-oh. All right. Now here's what we're going to do here. She's going to get taken because oh, nope, I lied. Forget that. We're just going to skip all these bad boys here if possible. They might get us, they might not, but we're going to do our best. No, I think we might make it. We made it. All right, beautiful. See, that's what the power of running fast gets you. All right, couch, wouldn't miss it for the world. I wonder if I can ever sit on the other side of the couch, you know? Or if we just kind of have our thing where she sits on the left side or right, and I sit on the right side. Depending on how you say. Maybe like stage left, stage right. I guess that's what that's called. But we just kind of have a thing going, so. All right, so that leads out to a courtyard that I forgot about. Or not the courtyard, though. Wait, oh man. Did I go the wrong way? I think I did. Oh, no. Here's what we do. And I still got to deal with this bad boy. And I'm not talking Sean Combs. Alright, we're going to run straight through this darkness portal here. Alright. There you go. Alright, and then just, hey diddle diddle right up the middle, I guess. Yep, see there's a courtyard door. And then, almost certainly a cutscene. But, we're going to see how that goes. I wonder what's going to happen. Is she going to come back and say, I thought I told y'all. Stay home. Oops. And this game is not even that big, believe it or not. And I'm thinking about it, and it's like there's not actually that much going on here. But they make you feel like it is. Alright. I want you to use all your powers. And now you... Actually, before we do that, let's save, because it could get nasty out there. I'm gonna try to sit on this side. You know what? It's not happening. This is my side of the couch. That's hers, and that's just the way it's gonna be. I do wonder what the in-game lore explanation is. How they figured out the couch is safe. Well, it's just like a game thing, I'm sure. But... All right, here we go. All right, so she can do it. She can do it once the power was. Now, is it going to take her every bit of strength in the world? Sounded like Daijobu, and she's like, "This sucks," but that's not exactly what they said. But it sounded like it for a second. And there's a bridge. That's got to be some tough rock for it not to just snap under its own weight without support like that. I think we're escaping. I think we're escaping. Across this enormous chasm. Oh wait, are those enemy soldiers? Or is it just a gate? We're gonna find out whether we get full of arrows. Alright, come on. Let's go. I'm sorry to be rough about this, but... Oh, nah. Maybe we should go slow. I'll lead out a little bit, but I don't want to get our flank caught here. Let's see. I'll just keep an eye on her here. Wow, look at this star. Okay, yeah, that would hurt. Man. It's a pretty wide bridge, I guess, but I wouldn't want to be on this thing. No rails or nothing. Okay. Then it's showing the... Is she gonna... Oh, she's like, no. I guess I gotta grab her. Alright, come on. Oh, it's a canonical hand-holding moment. You have to do that for this cutscene to trigger. Oh no, don't make me fall off this. Come on, girl. Oh, she got me. Alright. Nice. I love it. Lost the sword, but they're more like it. I'll find a good stick at least. But thanks for helping. Well, thanks for trying anyway. Oh, no. Are we gonna... We got it. Yeah. We're so cool. Oh, there's like a shadow wavefront coming. It might freeze her solid. Uh-oh, and there's Mama. Well, she tried her best. Earned a silver trophy. Farewell. Is that all that? We didn't even win. This is what country songs are written about. Oh, what is this? Who made these? Who like made spiky cages in the middle of the dang sea? Well, we're not. Maybe we're not in the ocean. Maybe this is like a lake or something. I don't know. It's kind of ocean code a little bit. But anyway, time's wasting. We got a princess to save. Hopefully, she's not. There's probably nothing I can do. They probably got like some crazy. Oh, I died anyway. Whoopsie. Now, will it take us back to that couch? Okay, I was gonna say if it took me back to the couch, that'd be kind of crazy. All right, there we go. Ooh, this jump. I don't like this jump. Gonna have to get the angle just right. So you can't like swing on it either because it's got the spikes. All right, good deal. Just barely have to grab the edge. Okay, we'll take this side too because the other one, not a chain. It's a little too early there, but still, they give you a little leeway, which is nice. All right, yeah, this is gonna be just man. If the camera angles make it kind of hard to get the straight jump on it. But again, they give you a little bit of wiggle room, so don't say they do nothing for you. All right, I'm thinking we got to jump off here onto the land. Wait, no, that's kind of looking like somewhere we might want to be. Hey, Chris, good to see you. Good evening, man. Happy Friday. Well, it'll be Friday here soon, but yeah, looking forward to it. All right, so now I'm on dry land here. I guess, am I just going off into the distance? I guess I should just be glad I'm alive. Falling off a ridge like that. I could take some fall damage, but that was extraordinary. I guess the one small benefit here is... Oh, we've been here before. From up there. That's a neat callback. I guess the one small advantage is that we don't have to worry about her getting spirited away. And I guess that's why we don't have a stick or a sword. We don't have to do any fighting, so I guess we're not just going to have any of that. Let's see. Do I need to move that box for any reason at all? Might have to be over there at some point, but let's pull the lever for now. And the chain descends. So, yep, okay. That's what I'm guessing now. We're gonna have to float this out there to get on it, to grab the chain. Which is going to involve opening that gate somehow. Could be tricky. Oh no, maybe it's just to get up on the ladder. Yeah, it's just to get up on the ladder. It wasn't that elaborate. Oh well. Alright. There we go. A little slippery. That's what I'm just going to say it was slippery. Now, okay. Well, really slippery. The most slippery you've ever even heard of. Okay, let's try that. We'll square it up. Defeated by a dang box. Oh, man. He's been through a lot, but this soaking wet crate almost got him. We made it, though. Oh, baby. Maybe I was right, though. Maybe we do have to move that through there. But first, we had to get up here. Okay. So the crate theory is still alive. Let's see, where is that dang chain? Oh, there it is. It's way up. Well, it's pretty high up there. I don't know if this is going to do it, actually. I'll try. It might. It might. Actually, I'm feeling better every second about it. Ah, there we go. Now, is this going to be a swinging chain moment, or is it going to be it's just a climbing chain moment? Okay, this right here, let's push it this way. Okay, and that engages these gears here. Oh, oh, those are grab handles right there. That's going to be exciting. How do I get down there? You jump. He really just doesn't want to jump. He wants to fall off the edge, but I want to jump. There we go. Go ahead and jump, jump. Bam, 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 bam. All right, what's this lead to? Okay, and that's going to be a pipe climb motion. Now, hopefully they haven't eliminated the bar like they did last time. They pulled a sneaky on us. All right, go ahead and drop a level. I didn't, well, maybe I did need to get up there. It's kind of hard to tell. It's very dark. But I think we're good here. As long as I don't fall off. I fell off. See, I freaked out there. I lost my cool. Overcorrected. And it cost me everything. Alright, you have to have an actual solid grip on this thing. Yeah, that's a tough one there. You know, like a lot of these older games, the camera angle's half the battle. Making the camera cooperate. It's like you got the controller and you got the character, but there's a third person you forgot to ask, and it's the camera. Alright, very slowly, carefully, deliberately. Now, if it were like in Fall Guys and it was spinning, forget about it, but not too bad otherwise. Alright, you should be able to grab onto this ledge here. Yes. Alright, it's looking like a chain moment here. That chain's gonna be a biatch to grab, but we're gonna try. Maybe a straight jump will do the job. Oh man, that was close, but it worked. Alright, and then we gotta cascade our chain here. It looks like it. So we gotta figure. I feel like I should be higher. But we're gonna, this will work anyway, right? Yeah, I'm feeling it. Oh, don't. Now, thankfully it doesn't have you slide off the end there. That would be cruel. But it'd also be a cool game mechanic in certain situations. It'd be kind of cool to just grab on a chain, just slide down it real fast. Kind of like a fireman's ladder. Or pole, I guess. There we go. Alright, cool. Yeah, that is something to keep in mind too. There's not going to be any couches, right? Because you can't have a couch and just have one person on it. That didn't make sense. Be cool if they had like a recliner just for this guy though. And he just sits on there and just holds a fake remote control and flips channels. Okay, now the question is, do I get on the ladder? Or do I take this other thing? I think I'm going to take the ladder. Oh no, the ladder is to get back on this if you fall off, I imagine. That makes a lot more sense, actually. Let's, Oh, remember how I said it'd suck if they started turning the platforms? Well, here we are. Okay, that one wasn't so bad. It looks like we're out of the mechanical madness here. It was a dark and stormy night. The day young John Ico fell off the bridge. The princess was in mortal danger from her own mother. Probably not, but she was probably grounded. All right, let's go ahead and jump. Oh, goodness. All right, come on, let's go. Okay, this is going to be a double fall. Transitioning into a jump grab. Oh, nope, it's a triple fall. Transitioning into it. Oh, crap. Oh, my gosh. All right, here we go. If you fall, you die. Focus is a lot, gives it a little more urgency. Alright. I didn't mean to climb that, but it's okay. And are we in some sort of groove here? Yes, you are, but be careful. Because you can just as easily fall off. But it helps you stay aligned. So that's not bad. Okay. Ooh, Nelly. It's like kind of an ancient medieval. Well, it's not medieval at all, but it's like an ancient castle world. But they've also got this like steampunky thing going on. Hey Jay, good to see you. It's Shadow Man. Yeah, I never did play Shadow Man. I saw Tiresias play it a lot, but that's a game I never did play. Oh goodness. All right, let's go ahead and swing over. All right. Let's see. There's another chain on that side. So this is not the way. We gotta go around. And there'll be more. Okay. Yep. All right. There's more to it, of course. All right. Yeah. That jump, not a chance you'll make that one. Don't even think about it. Yep. All right. This is some sort of rail conveyance thing here. Oh, and it's got like a gas tank on it. They've got like petroleum and shit in here. All right, where's the cord to like start this puppy up? How do I just like rip that thing? Or maybe you don't. Maybe it's just a Well, I'm sure the fuel would have gone pretty stale in it by now anyway. All right. Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't know. And a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Oh, oh, that hurt. Now I feel like there were plenty of ledges to grab on there. I'm not sure why that. It's game logic though. It's not how they wanted you to do it, so it doesn't work. That's just how it is. Whether it would work or not, that's a totally different thing. Especially in like a puzzle game. Can you imagine a puzzle game where if you did something that wasn't the solution that you're supposed to do, but it actually would have worked, and it works? Can you imagine the chaos that'd be? But who knows? Maybe they. I guess they. Well, no, escape rooms aren't really that either, or are they? Can you find an undefined solution to an escape room, and it still counts? I don't know. I've never done an escape room. I'd like to one time. Sounds kind of fun. But I think they've kind of fallen out of vogue. I don't know if they're really a thing anymore. Oh, come on, that jump was bullshit. You know it. Well, even if there aren't save points, there are at least checkpoints, so back to it. Swing, bada, bada, swing. We're not playing baseball, though. We're on a chain. I know it's part of the whole puzzle thing, but that thing on that track just seemed so. Why? Why is it there? Unless it's to push the. Oh wait, no, that's because the chain's on it. Oh, silly me. That's so you can get down another lever or level, not lever. I'm so excited thinking about levers. It's got the chain on the bottom. That makes sense. Okay, then you can get then take it down, grab that ladder. Oh gosh, don't like that. Wait, was that ladder the right way to go? I don't know, but it does make a lot of sense to get on this ledge anyway, so let's do that. The other way is not going to work, I'll tell you. So. All right, that way too long. Other side looked pretty long too, so that ladder probably is our bet. But I'll take a look anyway. Can't hurt. All right, watch out for the protrusion in the wall there, the rubble. Oh yeah, you can make that jump all day. Now watch me hit the wall and bounce. No, we're good. We're good. Oh, almost messed it up. Ooh, goodness. All right. Yeah, I'm taking the ladder. Can you jump straight off a ladder? Yeah. God, that. Whew. Some nail biters right here. All right, I think we're near the bottom anyhow, though. So, meow, meow, meow. Gary hit him with the. Oh, we don't have our. We don't have Yorda here, so she can't get that door open right there, unless I can find some sort of magical sword, which I don't think is a good chance. Got some hokey reflections on the ground here. All right, up we go. Uppies. Unfortunate. Well, if we ever get her back, we know where to go. There's a canoe. Oh, can we go sailing? Can I push this? No. Maybe I pull it. Maybe I have to swim. Well, yeah, I guess I didn't see any oars anyways. Wait, no. I see a rock path there. Why am I risking getting eaten by sharks or something when I could just walk? That makes a lot more sense. Of course, if you fall off, you are going to have to swim back, which will take you a while. Oh, look, we get a cool sword. The Blickinator 6 trillion. Yeah, I bet this will cut things. Got the op stopper right here. All right, let's get that door open. Why would they just leave it there? Earned a gold trophy. Royal Arms. Interesting. So there's like some royalty thing with this. Man, if I had this from the start, the whole game would have been a lot shorter. But there wouldn't have been a point for the game anyway, so I guess you can't really say that. I think my game crashed. Oh man. And there hasn't been a save point in a long time. Oh man. Don't do this to me, game. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I think it did. Well, I guess I have to do all that shit again. Unless it's saved. Yeah. Hey, Sogo. Good to see you. Well, we'll try again here. I really hate to close this. I mean, restart this PS3, but it's not responding. Just in time to witness disaster. Yep. All right, do you really want to exit the game? Any unsaved progress will be lost. Well, oh well. Sip, you got it. Oh well. Yep. Yeah, Sip, something's trying. Yeah, I was thinking that. Man, they did it sturdy right there. Uh, and it's still running apparently. We're gonna just We're gonna give that nap time right there. Oh man, it's like it's proper fucked. 32 gigs of memory, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Oh my god, I gotta shut this down before it kills my shit. Massive memory leak in there. Holy moly. Yeah. That was spicy. Oh, a new version's available. And I updated it about an hour ago. Maybe they had a little bug wug. I don't know. Maybe not. It was running pretty great for a while there, so I don't know. But yeah. The fact that for story reasons you can't save there, it really it was kind of unfortunate. Just bad timing on that. But we did save right before we opened the gate, and hopefully I can skip a cutscene or two. So we're just gonna have to enjoy the game again. Unless it auto saved, which would have been real clutch, but you know it didn't. You know it didn't. So that's about an hour just gone. Well, no, not an hour, but half an hour at least, or 15 minutes. That's hard to say. I don't know. I'm just gonna not think about it too much. All right, can I skip this? Yes. Well, maybe I shouldn't skip the cutscenes. I guess if you know, maybe people want to watch them again. Speed run time? Yeah, we'll speed run it. She keeps falling down, which I'm sorry to keep her coming, but you do have to hold on to her hand here when you get to the middle. Okay. All right. This is too sad. We'll walk slowly. I like how the controller is just like vibrating like a heartbeat, like somebody's heart's pounding. I wonder if it's mine or hers. I think it's hers. She seems a lot more freaked out right now. Climb, damn you. Yo. And there goes the sword. But due to the power of foreknowledge, we get a better one later, so. I think this shadow like weakens her somehow. There's Mama. Then perish. I wish I knew it. I wish I knew what the shadow language was saying. I heard a rumor that maybe like a New Game Plus translates it, but I'm not sure if that's true. It would be cool. I don't know if there is a New Game Plus. Maybe. No. I don't know. Actually, I was gonna say on the PS4 version maybe, but they never got around to making that, and they never probably will. So this is the state of the art as far as ICO goes. All right, avoid dying here. That's the important part. Oh gosh, I didn't For whatever reason, I like stumbled. That's all right. I died the first time here. Kind of crazy. The first time I went through this area, I died too. I think I just like slowed down right when I hit that. Maybe because I like brushed against the spike shaft here. Yeah. But there we go. Yeah, it's just this one in particular. That jump in particular is just a little bit spicy. I guess these are like some weird torture platforms here. I think that's what they're for. Just kind of hang people out here over the ocean to dry out. Oh goodness! Oh goodness! Hey, Evil, good to see you. Yeah, we're doing some running around here. These are some pretty stout jumps. I wouldn't expect to. And you know this is like covered in sea spray, so it's like all slick and everything. Seems like a rough cage to be in. Yep. Yep. I wouldn't want to be in there. You're either getting rained on and the sun's beating you down. The air's probably salty. It's not good. Not good at all. And there's like spikes on the top for some reason, and you're not even supposed to be up there. So this kingdom must have some freaky stuff going on. Just in case you manage to get out, yeah. Yeah, don't even think about climbing the chain there. You'll get spiked. Okay, and then we have to go through this this area here, which was not so bad, I guess. It was a little tricky. If it crashes again, though, well, I think we're going to go on plan B. Which is another puzzle game. I thought this was going to wrap up pretty quickly. Because I kind of figured we were near the end. Because it's supposed to be like a 6 to 8 hours on their first try or something. And we're sitting at like a little over 8, so. Oh, NVIDIA had a issue. That's interesting. Things might be just like going crazy right here. Got any crash prevention methods? Roll back to a earlier quote-unquote PS3 firmware. Maybe. Maybe that. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'd have to diagnose why it actually crashed. But it is interesting that NVIDIA just yelled at me that there's some error or issue. And did I want to report it? And I didn't, but still kind of interesting. I mean, Sony, not NVIDIA. I was thinking the time manipulation type. Oh. Yeah. I don't think there is a... I don't know. I don't think there is that. Just in case it's something that can be overcome by multiple attempts. Yeah. Yeah, there's not a way to save a save a state, I don't think. Yeah, you'd think so, but usually on more modern stuff there isn't, for whatever reason. I guess it's a lot more complicated. Oh, I forgot to bring my box over. Never go anywhere without this thing here. Yeah. All right, can we get the chain? It's going to be close. We're not centered directly, so if you stand on the edge, it will drop down. Now, these aren't full-on physics, but they're pretty cool, I guess. All right, and then we just climb this platform. And I think take a... No, this... yeah, that's right. We engage the clutch here. Or it's not a clutch, it's a gear. A transmission. Go ahead and jump off the edge to our death. Alright, climb up here. Show me what you got. Down. The shadow gives you a good indication of where you're standing. Even if it is dark here, you can still kind of see your shadow. All right, a little further down you go. Climb over. Not bad. All right, this got me one time, so we gotta very deliberate. You know, if that were turning over, that'd be one thing. They do have a twisty platform later, but it's short, so it's not as bad. Or it's wide, I mean, and short. So all in all, not so bad. All right, get up a little bit, turn around, hit it. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, launch. All right, there you go. Just take this up. And I think, oh no, after the, yeah, this one wasn't too bad here. And then after this, we, oh, I said it wasn't too bad. Well, there's a ladder here, so, you know, if it weren't for those dang spikes, I guess that's kind of why they're there, though. Could have been another disastrous moment, but it was not. All right. There we go, and this is a little bit tricky here, but if you start on the far side here, I overcompensated. See, I nailed it first time, the first time, but I guess coming back I got a little cocky. I'll try to just hit the middle this time. It worked well enough. Don't get crushed in the ears. That would suck, but well, hopefully that didn't happen. Oh, no, don't throw me into the ocean, thank goodness. Yeah, you got, okay, so, and you can't have much, you don't want to have much, maybe I just kind of like screwed up the jump the first time I tried it, but it actually was supposed to be screwed up, and it just kind of overcompensated. I don't know. Fun momentum, yeah. Today, John Ico learns about angular momentum. Oh, wait. Can you actually just, like... Oh. No. Man, that's crazy. I got it right the first time, and now I'm just, like... just having a time with it. I'm kind of hesitant to jump on it. I think that's why. It's kind of making me hesitate. So let's just go for it. Full confidence. And if I miss it, I can just climb back up again. Oh, God. There we go. Not so bad. Just kind of have to push through. All right, then this is the pipe section, I think. And then we'll mostly be back where we were. Oh, no, there's more to it. There's more to it. Let's see. going fast. Yeah, and there's the pipes. All right. Ooh, that was a nasty jump right there. Saved it, though. And again, he's not slipping too bad on this this rock in a rainstorm, so he's got proper grip. This is not the first cliff he's climbed. Alright. I don't know why I went up there. Let's just go down all the way. Make that jump. Alright, good. And then just take the pipe the rest of the way in there. Hit the cave. Oh, no. There's actually a pretty tricky section. It's not the worst, but I keep forgetting about the sections here. This is like the one or two before the crash here, so it's not too long, but I did die a couple times here. So what we're going to do is take that chain, jump over, and then hit some ladders, push a cart over. More ladders, more chains. Your standard fare, really. Alright, not all the way down, though. And one, and a two, and is that going to do it? Yes. Alright, don't fall off. No matter what you do, don't fall off. All the rest isn't surprising because this place isn't designed to be maintained. Yeah, they just, somebody's like, well, I could go up there and paint that metal again or, you know, brush the rust off, but on second thought, I don't think I want to. But maybe they like the rust look on a, like, evil-looking castle or something. Even if it's not good for the metal. But none of the ladders have fallen apart yet. Oh, God. No, well, see, there. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like the camera angle, it's your worst enemy. Because you can be pulling straight on the stick. But if the camera is a little cockeyed, it's going to say, well, maybe you didn't mean to go for that thing that is the only thing that's going to save your life right there. I'm sure you meant to yeet into the void there. Okay, well, that was a pretty slick stop there. Maybe they were more easily accurate in the past. Maybe. Could be. But yeah, like PS1. Well, this wasn't a PS1 game, but you know, a lot of the. And I think this is like technically earlier PS2 era, like 2001 or 2, or maybe even 2000. I don't know. I couldn't say exactly. And you know, they ported it to PS3, but like games of that era, they did kind of have like camera trouble sometimes and control issue. Like Soul Reaver 2 or Soul Reaver 1 especially. That was a naughty one to control. All right. Are you? Oh, whew, I thought I was a goner. They're still trying to figure that stuff out. Yeah, I guess it is weird to think, but like 3D gaming, especially, is like well, it's not really a new medium anymore, but it was in like the 90s and early 2000s. Incredibly close to death, yeah. Sometimes you'll miss it and it'll look like you didn't hit it, and then you'll just like teleport over and the game will be like, we'll give you that one. There's a little bit of fudging that goes on. All right, down this ladder real quick. All right, now this one is a scary jump there. Damn, he really hit that shit, yeah. That was like, not my first one. All right, so we're going to have to go get that sword again, and we're going to pray that the game doesn't crash again. And if it does, we're going to play Milo and the Magpies, unless I can easily figure out what's crashing. But I don't know if I can. God forbid Shadow Boy got some motion. Drum roll. Yep, here we go. Let's grab this sword. Maybe it was just too much power for one shadow fella. Well, I don't think I'm especially... Well, I must have some shadowness to me, because I do have these horns growing out of my head. And that's why they were trying to sacrifice me in the beginning of the game. They sacrifice people that grow horns. But I escaped the sacrifice. I met up with Shadow Lady. Unlimited power. Yeah, that's what it looks like when he opens the door. Just like shoots out his lightning. Refusing to be sacrificed. Absolutely. And he asks, "What? Did you have horns? Is that why they're sacrificing you?" But she does not have horns, or maybe she does. I don't know. In like a secret form. All right, fingers crossed, gamers. Oh boy. Let's see. That's about. It took about 20 minutes there, 20 something. Okay. Well, I won't say it's over till it's over, but maybe that bug fix that they just pushed. Because I updated it. I updated the PS3 at the start of the stream, and then after that crash, I updated again. So I don't know. Past the first hurdle, yeah. But this is as far as we've been. So. All right, proper sunshine again. I want to take a swing at some Shadow Boys here. I'm kind of curious what this thing do. I think this is actually about where we started the game. It is, yeah. Wow, it all returns. See, this is one of the sacrifice. This is actually the sacrifice chamber that I popped out of. They just like kind of lock you in these, and then that's it. But I said, fuck that. No, sir. I'm getting out of here. And now, where has it brought me? Back to where I started. Get back in the box there, John. Oh, what's that? Oh, my goodness. They're doing a little dance there. They're just like doing the cha-cha. Well, I don't want to interrupt their little soiree, but I kind of want to pull this lever here. So I think I saw a lever up here. And if it dropped a chandelier on their head, that'd be hilarious. All right, it didn't do nothing. Well, time to get froggy with them. How many people like lock it? Well, you know, I guess they kind of figured there'd be one every once in a while here. Oh, that's her. What are they doing? What's the deal here? Did her mother save her just to be like frozen solid and danced and? I killed them all. Oh, he's pissed now. He messed with his waifu. Oh wait, no. I was gonna say I wonder if these like shades are like past sacrifices because they all kind of have horns, but maybe they sacrifice people with horns because they think they're one of these guys, but maybe they actually are. Maybe I'm one of these guys and I just don't know it yet. What if this is a cycle that has happened over and over again and it's about to repeat? Wouldn't that be nuts? I don't know. We're gonna find out though. All right, now stay still, y'all. Where are they coming from? Actually, though, for real though, where are they coming from? I reckon I should wait. Hold on here. Oh, these are. Oh, wait. Oh, they are. Oh, that sucks. Oh my. So I'm fighting other John Icos from the past. I could have become one of these guys. Maybe I still would. Maybe the sacrifices were filled with resentment and became evil. That could be. That could be. But all these like chambers are glowing. All right. I'm gonna try to pull this switch again. Maybe it'll like push them all out. It was an idea. All right, I'm gonna go to the glowing ones and I'm just gonna start bashing them. Self-fulfilling prophecy, yeah. That would be something. All right, can I, well, I'm trying. All right, so I hit it with a sword, nothing happened. I tried to grab it, nothing happened. Maybe I have to get in the robot. No. I'm just gonna stand here in the middle and just kill guys until I get tired of it. Of course, I can't hit nothing. Just keep killing. Yeah, probably have to like empty every one of these vessels in here. Okay, it seems like what I got to do is kind of draw them in and then flip around. Kind of let them think they got a chance and flip it around. It's like, oh, you got to drop up. Nah, I don't think so. All right, well, it's a little harder than that. But now we got a standoff here. I do say. Objective, survive. All right. Okay. All right, it seems like we're making some progress filling these up. Just takes a while. There's a lot of these, you know. You could probably count them if you wanted to, but let's see. I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna kill. Me no night numbers, me kill. Insane amount of dead children. Yeah. Damn, did we like find John Wayne Gacy's basement here or something? Okay, so yeah, it is filling up because I noticed one that wasn't lit up before is lit up now. So we are just kind of making everything glow here. Get his ass. All right. 2 more, maybe 3, 4. Wish I could just throw this thing at him. You know? Oh, you know what? Corner him. That's how you do it. All right, is this the last guy? You can run, but you'll just die tired. Or you can fly away. That is an option. I think he's the last one. But where? There. Real slippery fish, this one. There we go. We got him. Well, let's see. What if I help this thing that's gonna sacrifice her? It's like, well, John, there's one remaining. You have to get in the box and kill yourself. I wish I knew what that dang lever did, though. I'm gonna pull it again. I'm just gonna keep doing that every time I get a chance. Pull up, yep. Except for that one on the ground that I was in. That was a lot of shadow, fellas. I think she's frozen solid. Yeah. I don't think I'll be saving her. Well, hopefully. Well, now I'm going to have to like find a 4-hour deep dive on the history and story of this game in Shadow of the Colossus so I know what's going on. I'm imagining that I push these. But where? Onto the platform, maybe? Think of lots of... Yeah, yeah, definitely. Sometimes I guess it is better for not everything to be explained. All right, so we can't move that. Well, I mean, we can move it. We can't move it there. Let's continue on here. And then there's a throne here. Oh my goodness. A big ass throne. All right, so it can be fun to make your own conclusion. True. Wait. That she's speaking my language instead of the shadow language. I'm gonna kill you, bitch. Give us back our girlfriend. Oh no, this like evil shadow entity just takes over women's bodies. Not if I kill you first. Yeah, I ain't having none of that. No, ma'am. You fucked with the wrong bull. Okay, never mind. I got clowned on immediately. I'm sorry. You're introduced this morning. You want to die that way? Hell no, evil man. Immediate correction. Just this broken horn reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus a little bit. But it seems like every anime guy that has a pair of horns has to get one of them broken. It's just the law. Guess we shouldn't have messed with God. Yes, the truth. Oh, she knocked my dang sword back. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta hide behind those pillars. Where's my sword? Horns are just kind of shitty to have. They just snap. I just gotta evaporate it. Yeah, you lost your half too there. It's just a law. Instant kill, yeah. Yeah, you have to either have this sword to block it because it's imbued with some sort of power, or this these pillars can block it for some reason. Maybe you have to hit her a certain number of times. Oh boy. Where is this thing? Oh man. Right there. Actually, I'm gonna wait for another one. It's important to know the strength of your horns, yeah. Of course, you know, getting thrown back into the concrete like that, that's gonna hurt you. Ooh, wait, that's a close one. All right, I'm gonna wait for her to do another one, and then I'm gonna hit her. No, I think I'm missing something crucial here. Because I'm turning her bubble pink, but I'm not doing nothing beyond that. Turning red seems good, yeah, but I wonder if that just weakens her for a follow-up or... Oh wait, no, I think okay. But watch me get evaporated this time. I think I got her shield there. Alright. Oh, goodness. Alright, where is this sword? Oh, that's, yeah, I was supposed to drag it. Okay, well, we know what we're doing now. We just have to just keep whacking it until she gives up. Puzzle solved, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't too bad of a puzzle, I guess. Well, I mean, there might be more to it, but... It seems like maybe every time the sword gets thrown back further. Could be. Oh, no. Where is it? Not there. It might be over there. Yeah, this energy or whatever just kind of counteracts her green shadow magic. All right. All right, come here now. All right, wait for her to do her thing. Okay, so it's a descripted point each time, I think. Yeah, he's good on that timing, let me tell you. All right, so there. Free to go. She's probably like, damn, stupid pillars. Oh man, that was close. Imagine if there's no sword at the bottom and I could have just left. Yeah. He's just like, all right, you know what? Never mind. Now I'm gonna stab it into this winch's heart. Die, Shine. Yeah, I'm still taking your life though, just for being a huge annoyance to me. Oh, there goes my spine. Back pain for years. And there goes my other horn. Man. Rip. Oh no, are the ghosts? Okay, no, the energy's coming back. Wait, is she like the queen of this kingdom or something? Could that be true? Could we have been a sacrifice for her? Oh, now she's like turning inky black. But is she still good or is she evil? Because if she turned evil, that'd just be no good. Probably just come back there and choke slam me to death. Better a nice shadow god than a former evil one. Yeah, that's for sure. Maybe she'll be a little more chill, a little less demanding on the sacrifices. Yeah. Or she could be even worse, who knows? What a shame. But I guess she might help me out, because I did kind of help her out. Or at least I did my damnedest. And I guess I did prevent her from getting taken over. So this castle must be aligned to that shadow lady. Her energy somehow. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna escape, bro. Escape might not have been in the cards. Like every single dang bridge just got wiped out. Learn to swim, I guess. She'll never leave the castle because it's collapsing on top of her. Yeah, I think that's what she meant, maybe. She's like, you know what? I'm taking this thing down with you. I like how that original thing where the game started, they keep that in frame a lot. Or under, yeah. Kind of all around her, on top of her, over, her, under. Her. It's kind of like a castle you order sandwich. Yeah. But here we are taking the elevator down. Who would have guessed the elevator would come back for another appearance? It did. On this boat. You're not coming with. Can I at least get the sword? Live. Or thank you. What? Who knows what she was really saying? Stay hydrated. Yeah, I guess she was bound to this castle. If only she had been walking a little faster across that bridge, none of this would have happened. She didn't want to run across that bridge fast, and look what happened. The ancient wisdom of hydration, yes. Hail hydrate. That's what she actually said. I think she was losing power. She got away from the castle. Well, you know, maybe she'd be happy just living life as a normal lady, you know? Maybe not. Maybe she's just too bound to it. So she's always doomed to be trapped there. I might have a point. And there's the credits. Like I showed her some light, yeah. Well, hopefully, well, it's going to be hard to rule over that crumbled castle, but pretty cool game, I gotta say. I like it. The vibes were nice, but I will say I did like Shadow of the Colossus better. But makes sense, I guess. Big monsters. Yeah, I appreciate it. Shadow of the Colossus is pretty goated, yeah. Yeah, and from what I read, some people have had some success with Guardian or whatever it's called, Last Guardian, making it run on, you know, on methods. So I might try that. Shadow has the opposite ending. Your character dies and the girl lives. Yeah. Well, no, I kind of remember. Well, I guess I remember it wrong. I thought you actually ended up maybe living, or something. I don't know. I'd have to watch it again. It has been a minute. But somehow horns are related and shadows are related. That seems to be the two big iconographic things here. Horns and shadows. People think she's pregnant with the reincarnation of the MC. Maybe that's what I heard and just imagined. But this takes place after, so maybe since we kind of let the shadow out on that one, unwillingly or unwittingly, and now we just kind of ended the cycle here by crashing a gigantic castle on top of it. But yeah, salute to Japan Studio and Bluepoint, which are both no longer with us apparently. I think Japan Studio might be closed. Is this confirmed after? Everything I've heard said that this is after, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be interested in watching some YouTube videos on this or something. Somebody, I'm sure, will explain a bunch. And make a bunch of stuff up too, but it's, sometimes if you can make it up and make it sound convincing, that's, I'll believe it. 2001, okay, I thought it was pretty early. Because PS2 launched in 2000, so yeah, that's the risk you take. Yeah. It's bullshit, but I believe it. Epilogue. Don't ruin my interpretation with your lies. Yeah, he's still a little messed up. Yeah, he did. Let's just hope he doesn't get eaten by a gigantic bear or something. So we escaped and she did not, but maybe she'll write a letter or something. Nah. Wait, can I look at the other side there? No, it won't let you. Oh, we're way out here. Holy. And then the first people he runs into sacrifice him. He's like, "Aren't you one of those horn guys? Kill him." No, he's like, "No, look. I got stubs on my head here. They're different. These are headphones." Wait, is that a? No. We're just making our way across this gigantic beach here. It sure is bright and sunny out here. Oh, wait, no, is that her? Oh, that's her. It's gotta be. No, it's a dead fish. No, it's her. Ah. Could we have a happy ending after all? I think maybe if she's still alive. She's moving. End. Earned a gold trophy. Emancipation. We're free. Free at last. Yorda Unchained. Freedom. Yeah, nice. Real end. Oh, and you can save after. Maybe there is a new game plus. What happens if you hit continue? I'm just going to hit continue. Okay, I've now seen the ending, but not the majority of the game yet. Did not know about the final fight. Yeah, I did. you know, it's cool that they. Okay, I think it just starts the game over, but somebody mentioned that you might be able to understand the shadow language now. But I'm not going to play through the whole thing again just for that. That's going to be a YouTube deal. We're going to play a different puzzle game. After we watch this cutscene, just because I'm curious. YouTube will save much time for sure. Yeah, it's not a very long game, especially now that you know the puzzles, or, you know, hopefully I can remember. Some people say, I was reading anyway, that a seasoned Ico Pro can get her done in about 2 hours. But maybe 3 if you're not such a speedrunner. But you know everything exactly and in what order to do it most efficiently. It's kind of funny that these guys have helmets on with horns, but since I got real horns, I'm not so cool. 3 with the streamer, yeah, that does, that the streamer debuff is very real. Get the sword. Okay, so the sword, oh, wait. So I was picking up the same sword from the start, and they just put it back. So maybe this castle is like, they don't visit all the time. It's only for fucked up evil stuff. And then they put the sword back, and then they just leave. It's only when they kind of, you know, do some messed up stuff here. See, I completely forgot about this elevator. Completely forgot about it. Only when it's time to appease their god. Yeah, I think so. This might be like a temple slash something. But we got out in the end. So yeah, look at that guy's robes. He looks like a evil wizard kind of thing. See how that's glowing? It's meant for me. Get in the robot. Try to turn me into a shadow creature. I'll show you. Shadow Queen would probably smite them if they resisted. Yeah, definitely. She's kind of like that. See, I'm picking up things I missed the first time. Now, imagine if it had landed right on top of him. That would have ended the game a little faster right there. But yeah, like I said, I think we're going to move on to the next puzzle game here. Or maybe I'll just end it tonight, because my voice is a little scratchy. I was hoping we get some shadow speech here. The shadow goop. And then she's manifesting. Yeah, so something's not right about her. There's something, well, I don't know, not right, but she's definitely inhuman. That girl ain't right, yeah. Okay, you know what? I'll go up and get her because I know she does some shadow speak. So we're gonna prove this theory right or wrong. We're gonna see if we can understand what she says, and then we're gonna be like, "Bye bye." In an empty vessel created by the queen. Yeah, you know that is kind of funny because she is. I don't want to say she's like actually dumb, but she kind of acts dumb sometimes. But you know, maybe that's just because she's like shocked or something. Or just doesn't know what's going on in the world. Sometimes. Well, I'm being nice. Hey, Rookie, good to see you. Let me get you that sip here. Maybe because she's been a cage her entire existence. Well, she wasn't even in that cage, was she? She was just like, I think she just like manifested out of some shadowy goop. But we'll see. What'd you have for lunch today? Same thing as yesterday. Sandwich and the chips. Or not yesterday. Well, yeah, same thing as yesterday and the day before that. And the day before that. How do we get the hell up here? You had leftover spaghetti for lunch? Nice. But did the sandwich ingredients change? Nope. Still ham and cheese. Sometimes I get wild and do turkey. A lot of times I do leftovers for lunch, but I've kind of been on a sandwich kick. All right, I've already forgotten how to get up. We know the temple's there. Oh, the door's there. Tomorrow you're making a turkey bacon ranch sandwich because no leftovers. Nah, yeah. Well, that sounds good. Turkey bacon ranch. That's like a chicken bacon ranch, but with turkey. Sounds like a fantastic combo. A 1, a 2, and a 3. All right, I don't have a sword, so we're gonna just climb over this. Apparently, there was longer to get to Yorda tonight. It won't be long though. We'll just see what's going on. For dinner tonight, I had Swedish meatballs and mashed potatoes and broccoli. Yeah, it was good. Pretty easy to make too. Am I gonna just have to jump over this thing? It might look like I have to. No, here we go. Yeah, it was. You had something similar? Had hamburger steak with mushroom gravy? Oh yeah, sounds nice. Gravy and meat. Can't beat it. I kind of want a meatloaf. I haven't had one in a bit. But tomorrow I'm thinking I'm going to do shrimp po' boys. Yeah. Ever had bacon wrapped meatloaf? I put bacon on there, but I've never completely wrapped it. I've like put it in the pan on the bottom and then put the meatloaf in there. But I've never had it go completely around. Oh, fuck. I forgot to get the fries. Well, I guess I gotta go to the grocery store again tomorrow. I forgot the frozen fries. I just realized that. Yeah. Shrimp po' boy sounds delicious, though. Yeah. I like them. The bread I don't have quite right, so I got some French bread loaves from the grocery store. I'm gonna practice trying to get one crispy, but they just don't quite do it justice. And I guess making your own bread for that is kind of what you got to do. But I couldn't be bothered today. Okay, I didn't jump to my death. You have a starter? I do. But there's something about like the kind of French bread that they do in New Orleans, and from what I gathered, Vietnam too. I think it has to do with some amount of oil in there or something. But I can never get the outside. I don't know if you've ever eaten at a Lenny's, but their bread kind of has that kind of deal going on where it's hard to describe, but the outside's it's like really soft, but the outside's got kind of like a crumbly thing going on to it. And I'm going to see if I can replicate that with store bread and getting the outside wet and toasting it, but I have a feeling it won't work. So they're going to be they're not going to be at their full potential. You've had a lobster po' boy in Vegas. The bread was similar. Yeah, the bread is important on it, but so I haven't quite got that figured out. But King Arthur bread has a recipe that maybe I'll try. Brush it with butter. Eat it before or partway during the toast. Yeah, that might help. Just something to like moisten it, but also get it. It's not exactly crispy like a French baguette either. It's or not in the same way. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but there's something about it. It just makes it nice. Like how there's Dave's Killer Bread, which is apparently made by ex-convicts. Really, I think I've seen that. Is it that with the guy that's got like he's like flexing a bicep on there or something? Better be a bread maker than a killer for sure. Yeah, it has Freddie Mercury giving a thumbs up. Oh, you're making yours with Dave's Killer Bread. I've never tried it. Maybe I'll have to. Yeah, Baker. Okay, oh, I forgot. I gotta jump on there and well, I had to come across here anyway, and then we'll see what she's got to say in the shadow language. And I haven't decided how I'm going to bread my shrimp either. Probably just like some seasoning and some flour and cornstarch. Because I've tried using the Zatarain's breader before, but it was a little too salty. I don't know. And I got some remoulade. Good ingredients. It's like the kind of like the Premier grain bread, I guess. Got tons of nuts and shit in it. Yeah, I've seen it before. I just never tried it. Guess I'll have to. And don't they have another brand like called Ezekiel or something in the frozen section? That's like supposed to be really grainy. All right, we can understand her. Language barrier is defeated, yes. Of course, unfortunately, she doesn't say that much, so we'll probably end it here soon. Well, you know what? I'll flip a coin, and we'll see if we're going to play Milo and the Magpies or not. Give me that torch. kind of hits different knowing these guys were probably sacrifices, just like me at one point. Yeah, she doesn't really say much. I wonder if they like knew what she was saying last time, or they just like made up lines, and then later when they remastered, and it's like we should give them a translation. It's like, but there's no original lines. Actually, we just blabbered, so they had to make some. I don't know. It's they probably knew what she was saying more or less. All right, let's see. Let's say. Let's see. Let's try. Heads. Heads we play Milo and the Magpies. Tails we do not. And I take an early one. All right, tails we do not. All right, so I'm getting some sleep tonight. You ever take pictures of your creations? Not often, but maybe I will tomorrow. I might take a picture of it. All right, so let's see who we're going to raid into tonight. Yeah, thanks for coming, Sogo and Rookie and Jake. We would have needed 4 more hours to finish them puzzles. And you're right, though. You're totally right. I kind of dodged a bullet because it's supposed to take like an hour and maybe 20, but you know how it was going to go. I think in Man's Game. Yeah, appreciate it, Ricky. Coin saved my ass for sure. Let's see. Who's on? Let's raid. Let's raid Enigmas. I haven't raided Enigmas in a bit. All right. Alrighty. I'll see y'all. Oh, God, see, I'm losing it. Yeah, I'll see y'all Saturday, maybe. We'll see. And if not, I'll see you Tuesday for something. Maybe Milo and the Magpies. But yeah, see you around. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. Alrighty. And here we go.